And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill, Spencer Schwellenbach. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Home run number 15 on the year. And the Mets jump in front. It's 1-0. Here's Brandon Nimmo. That one fouled off. 2-2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 14th of the year. It's 2-0. And now it's Juan Soto. Close, but called the ball. And now 3 balls and a strike. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2, the count.
And a pitch. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Jeff McNeil stands in. Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now. Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now at the plate, Tyrone Taylor. And that's downstairs and outside. That's in there, and now 2-2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a long throw home. but it's offline.
He's safe.
And they lead by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
That one catches the zone. That is strike 2.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Throw over to first, and he dives back in safely. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back at Truist Park and towing the slab, David Peterson. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it, but this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find a way to play a mind game with himself to move through this ball game and get a W.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2. That's a ball. 2-2.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
Full count.
That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, nobody out. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Started after it, appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, no outs. And the batter now, Matt Olson. That catches the zone for a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Acuna at second. Riley on at first with nobody out. That's too low. 2-2. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Just missed.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him. Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he...
Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 4-2.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. No outs, runners at first and second. And delivers outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That just misses. Full count now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Grounder might be 2. Acuna tossed to second. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Top of the second, and stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. Just misses with that one. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have
another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Bottom of the second, and now Michael Harris the second, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Slice the other way and foul. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Eli White. Strike 2.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Fouled off down the right side. Liner, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 4-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Austin Riley.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there. Allen off of first with 2 away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now 1 miss.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. His 12th of the season. It's 5-4. Here is Matt Olson. Next offering is in the dirt. There's the strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4. So a man at first. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back here in Atlanta, and the batter now, Juan Soto.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Throws to first in time. They get the out on Soto. Here's Pete Alonso. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 2 out, space is empty. And a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next offering upstairs. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year. And we're all square. It's 5-5. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. And we're back. And here comes Ozzy Albies to the dish. On the ground, right side. McNeil gets it to first. And Albies is retired. Here's Sean Murphy.
They've been so good about responding when the other team scores, coming back in the next half inning and putting something on the board themselves.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one off the mark. 3-1 now. And that's in there at the knees. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Next to hit, Michael Harris II.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 and 2's the count.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. This one high in the air to left center. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. And stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a ball lifted left field. White brings it in for the third out. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the fourth, and now here's a speed threat, outfielder Eli White. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
That's off the inside corner, and the count's full. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and a base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the lineup flips over. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And it is 2-1. Out front, rip foul. Step off throw to first.
Hey,
Allen dives back in safely. Two. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, a short could be 2. The throw to second, over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Back here in Atlanta, ready now for the 5th inning, and now the DH, Francisco Lindor. And that's way high, and it's 2-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris has a beat on it. And there's one away. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
Left fielder Brandon Nimmo.
Strike on the outside, and the count is 1-2.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Nimmo lifts one in the air deep to right field. Bangs off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And in there with a double off the wall.
Now batting, right fielder Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now. Up and
Nope,
in,
ball.
and that's ball 2.
2-1.
Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Fastball in for a strike. 3-2 now.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Nimmo, the runner at second with one away. Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. And out of here. And they lead it. It's 7-5.
Now pitching.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So 2 down. Now Jeff McNeil. Just missed. Comes a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out to center. Harris settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
Now pitching for the
Back
New York
now to
Mets.
start the bottom of the 5th, and taking
Number
over on the mound,
75.
Reed Garrett.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And the batter now,
Leading
Austin
off for the
Riley.
Braves, third baseman, Austin Riley.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Taylor ranging after it. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Matt Olson.
Here's the pitch to Olson. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 1 down, base is empty. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Olson swings and drives it deep to right. It's off the top of the wall.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Misses off the inside. 3 balls and a strike.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. His second homer of this series, and they tie it up. It's 7-7. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. This one in the air, right field. Soto gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting.
So here's Murphy now.
Sean Murphy.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Top of the 6th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Up the middle, Allen. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Not close with that one. 2-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Popped up right side. Olsen gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Huascar Brazoban gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Huascar Brazoban.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
Center fielder, Michael Harris II.
And a 1-1. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And next for Atlanta, Eli White. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Stepping in, Nick Allen.
Ball.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Count is full.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Popped up. McNeil makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Two outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here is Austin Riley. Off the mark there. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
White, the lead runner, out at second. Acuna at first. 2 out of the inning. That's down and in.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. First and second, 2 down. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it, and that's the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Ruiz.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Count's full.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside low, 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with two strikes. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole.
Throws it away. Now here is Brandon Nimmo. That
Outside
one misses,
ball.
and it's 2-1. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Lindor the move, and he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in, and that's the third out.
Now pitching for New
We're
York.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Ty Adcock. This is his third time out this year. Here's Matt Olson.
Leading off with the
He's a big,
Braves.
strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Olsen.
The next
No,
offering
that
misses. And that's ball two.
You know, these
2-1.
Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. 8 of their hits came off the
Yeah.
bat at 90 miles per hour or harder. These guys are not getting fooled right now.
Caught him looking for the K. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves.
Designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, McNeil gets it to first. Ozuna is out. Ozzy Albies up to the plate.
Second baseman, Ozzy
2 down, nobody
Albies.
on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aaron Bummer. This southpaw's been really good
Now
against
pitching
left-handed
for the
hitters.
Braves. Number 49, Aaron Palmer.
And stepping in for New
Leading off
York,
with the
Pete
Mets,
Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Bummer deals. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 and 2, the count. That's the ball.
That one misses. Full count now. Line to right, and this one could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Here's the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next to hit, Jeff McNeil. Just missed.
Ball.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out.
3-1.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball four to a board.
Take your base.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. And a count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
Right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez. Now this is a rocket to left. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. They lead it in the eighth. So 2 down now, and here is Luis Angel Acuna. Out towards right center field. Harris racing after it. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. Looking to get the tying run on base. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one almost got him. This one in the air. McNeil. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. And the batter now, Eli White. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Pierce Johnson on a pitch out of the pen here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Pierce Johnson.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Headed towards the corner. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. And that
Ball
misses.
inside.
And it's 2-1. just missed.
Ball.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And now it's filled up.
You got a full count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Left field. White pulls that one down. 2 away now. So digging in, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Here's Johnson fires. Just
That missed.
missed.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Well, one-run game. Nick Allen getting ready to hit.
Nick Allen.
One-run game, bottom 9. And fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Soto raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. He's 2 outs away. Acuna will hit next. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment.
He goes down looking. So it's their last chance in this one. So here's Riley now. Here's a 1-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
This one in the air. Alonso. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded.